わかんなった。またいんなだ。
Belle, I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but still no sign of Teacher. We tried to keep things light while talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time. That photo, it's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real? What if Teacher was never in Wi-Fi Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltists? And you were attacked on the way here. I'm starting to think that was part of their setup. They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why? What are the Exaltists really after?
Wise, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll figure this out, step by step. As long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Lady Sarah, we've been attacked. The ritual was interrupted. We've also heard that the Overseer, he...
How many times have I told you? What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth. All you need to do is remain faithful. That's it. My lord, is everything on schedule?
That memory, I already have it. The plan can proceed.
I can help you ward off
Let's start the standing by.
What brings you here?
Asset confirmed. Wanna be my research subject?
Let's fire it up.
I can help you ward off.
I'll protect you. What do you want to test?
Need something?
Hey, don't look down on me!
Is it?
Don't just.
If you need help.
My loyalty lies.
I have 2 guns.
Looking for it.
I can.
Man is.
One, two.
Come on.
Head me.
Do you want?
What bring?
Let's wanna eradicate. Wanna a new case. Good day. Props. Soka.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
This is the path. Huh?
Looking for it.
One.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Wata wata.
I shall refine the unclean.
It's almost.
Let's play a little.
Allow me.
A little gift.
Let's make this quick.
Thank me. It's over now. Great hit.
Weakling. Take this.
They just won't quit.
I'll take you.
Is our prey giving you trouble?
An opening. Watch out! It's almost... Let's delay a little. An opening. Concentrate. Know your place.
A little kiss. Is our pet... Here it goes.
Free pitch!
Weekend.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
What brings you here this time?
Asset
I'm at...
Officer 1.
Looking for an...
Is it
My loyalty lies with the winner.
I can help you ward off.
You're right.
good day?
What brings...
Looking for intel?
I can help you ward off.
I'll beat everyone!
You must be Ishwan Shifra. I've heard a lot about...
Captain Roland. I remember you. You're the Defense Force Liaison at Scott Outpost. What brings you to Swabian Temple today?
It's about the outpost. We recently rescued a number of independent investigators from Hollow Zero during a routine patrol. They were all exhibiting signs of miasma exposure.
Miasma? How peculiar. The presence of miasma has greatly diminished since the fall of the old capital. I've only seen it in Lemnian Hollow in the past few years. But if it's manifesting in Hollow Zero, that certainly is unprecedented.
We had some researchers from Waifei Peninsula check the investigators' condition. It turns out that the symptoms were indeed caused by miasma corruption. It was not some coincidence or shared delusion of any kind.
Well, the line between what's real and what's imagined is often far thinner than people would believe.
Huh?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
The independent investigators had all the proper gear, compliant carrots, clear routes, the works. But they wouldn't give us any credentials, ID, or explain what they were doing in Hollow Zero. Since we didn't have proof of them breaking any rules, we couldn't force them to tell us the source of their carrot. So all we could do was plan out routes based on the locations where we rescued them, and investigate from there.
I see. So what is it that you seek from me?
The route we're taking next is in close proximity to the Lost Void, and not many investigators are qualified to go that deep. I heard that you have a way to effectively suppress miasma. We were hoping you would join us in this investigation.
I've consulted the divination. The key to solving this matter lies not with me, but with one whom I will encounter on this trip. The signs suggest that we may still find what we seek if we set off now.
Really? In that case, now's the perfect time to go.
Not quite.
Oh? How long should we wait then?
The most opportune moment was yesterday.
Then I guess we'd better get moving. Do you need to inform your disciples before we depart?
This is but a small errand. No need to trouble them.
What about the talisman you'll use to suppress the miasma? Don't you need to prepare those?
Rather than preparing the talismans beforehand, I think we'd better play it by ear. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading?
Hi. You must be the help that Captain Roland mentioned?
Correct. And since you've yet to insult me, I presume you're Orphe?
Yes, that's me. Sorry, she doesn't feel like talking right now. I'm not the best at analysis, but let me give it a go. So we've located a few coordinates. There was the one from earlier, and
I'll take it from here. I'm sure Captain Roland has already filled you in about the miasma victims we found in Hollow Zero.
Yes, the ethereal we faced just now was clearly spawned from miasma. There's no longer any doubt. Miasma has clearly taken root in Hollow Zero.
I knew it!
I told them that ages ago.
I can't believe those higher-ups are bringing in outside help. What are they thinking? We could have handled this ourselves.
Hold on. The whole miasma thing is already bad enough. And now suspicious investigators are showing up in the hollow? We can't just...
Whatever. Just finish what you're saying and let's get moving. All this time we wasted talking to her could have been spent wiping out another wave of ethereals.
Oh, I'm okay.
Anyway, we're trying to figure out a pattern to the victim's coordinates and see if those locations can be traced back to the source of the miasma. But the coordinates we got don't exactly match the areas where the miasma readings are the strongest. What do you think? Should we keep chasing this lead?
With just the 4 of us, it's unlikely that we'll be able to pinpoint the flow of miasma. I suggest we split up and follow the coordinates of those suspicious individuals.
It's almost a solid hit. An opening. Watch out.
saved me! Thank you! Thank you so much! If it weren't for you, I would have died here in the Lost Void. All for a few measly dennies.
To risk one's life for money is hardly uncommon. But surely it wasn't just a few measly dennies that led you all the way here, no?
Yeah. The pay is pretty good. But given your abilities, you probably don't need any.
Why don't you tell me how much? Huh. Wow. Heavens, that much? I'm so jealous. Quick, tell me, who's your employer?
Huh?
I mean, why don't you tell me what brings you here to the Lost Void?
Okay. You did save my life, so I've got nothing to hide from you. My teammates and I risked everything to come out here and mine a rare type of ether crystal. Our employer always provides us with carrots and gives us marked routes to follow. As for what those crystals are used for, we've asked before, but they've never given us a straight answer.
So, your employer discovered a hidden vein of ether crystals here in the Lost Void.
No, not exactly. Each time they send us out, they give us different carrots and destination coordinates. We never really know what the paths are like until we're already en route. And honestly, there were even a few times when it felt like we ended up in the exact same fissure as before. But I remember the crystals hadn't been there the last time we passed by.
A mobile crystal stalagmite formation. Interesting. And what about miasma? Did you or your companions ever encounter any? Or perhaps any ethereals spawn from it?
Miasma? What's that?
Okay, let me phrase it differently. Have your coworkers been having any unusual dreams lately? Perhaps about suddenly making a fortune?
No. But they did mention they'd been dreaming lately. One of them dreamed of the fall of the old capital. In the dream, he missed the Defense Force's request for veteran backup due to a comms failure. And so, he evacuated his whole family early enough to make it safely to New Eridu. Another dream, she was given a perfectly accurate carrot route. She entered a companion hollow alone, and was able to save the dog that had been with her for 10 years. To be honest, I also had a dream. I saw my sister. Never mind.
I know what you encountered now. As for what happened in your dreams, I won't press you further. There's no need to reopen old wounds. Once you get out, remember to take some time and learn about miasma. But for now, give me a copy of the carrot you used on this trip, and... take this. You should leave as soon as you can.
You're from Yunquei, then... Here, take this. I'm never coming back to this place again. But this is something our employer gives us every time. Consider it a sort of special supply. Maybe it'll be helpful to you, too. Or perhaps it'll give you some clues?
Weakling! You're nothing but prey!
Let's get still! Out the creed!
A little
gift.
The time.
Solid hit!
Who's the boss now?
Too slow.
Ishwan Shifu, did you manage to find any leads?
Yes, those victims you mentioned were not investigators. They were hired to enter the Lost Void and illegally mine ether crystals.
Ether crystals? I mean, sure, if that's what they're after, I get it. Ether crystals can be refined into ether energy. But even the ones in Hollow Zero aren't much different from those in any companion hollows. Why risk everything to come all the way into the Lost Void for crystals?
There's only one way to know for certain. We should see for ourselves.
You mean, you know where they were headed?
I happened to encounter one of the miners. I asked her a few questions and acquired her carrot. If regular ether crystals aren't worth all the risks, then her employer must be seeking something far more rare, something that moves on its own.
Moving ether crystals? How is that even possible?
Is it so unbelievable? The Hollows are teeming with countless moving ethereals, fissures, and hollow raiders. Is it really so unthinkable that one or two of those beings may like roaming around while carrying ether crystals?
Really? You don't find it strange?
Every person, or ethereal, has their own ambitions. But those fake investigators, they knew nothing of miasma.
Okay, I see. Then what are we supposed to do now? Are we really going to chase some walking ether crystals through the hollow?
The woman I encountered, her being stranded may have been an unexpected incident to her employer as well. She gave me a useful supply item, and assuming nothing has changed, her carrot should still be working.
A supply item? What kind? Hold on. I think I've seen something like this before. It looks like gear from Rusty Cliff. If she's with Tops, then yeah, it makes sense why she knows so much about the Lost Void. But the question remains, if it's just some fancy kind of ether crystal, why all the secrecy?
If this matter is entangled with affairs outside the Hollow, then it lies beyond my concern. But here in the Lost Void, I gave you my word. So I shall do all I can to help you gather more clues. If the connection between this incident and miasma turns out to be a mere coincidence, then I shall have my disciples carry out a separate investigation. For now, let us head to the destination indicated by the carrot as soon as we can.
Any last words?
A beautiful shooting star!
I'll take you. Move it. It's what? Out of my way! Move it!
I'll do it myself. Dip still, clear yet murky. Yeah! The great hit!
This prey is mine!
Too slow.
of yin and yang. Scatter.
Perfect shot! Make it fun for me!
Great hit!
Who's the boss now?
Too slow.
I'll do it myself.
Your fate is sealed.
The ether crystals here aren't the usual variety. But I can't really tell what's special about them either. Ishwan Shifu, anything on your end?
Just an ethereal who likes roaming around with ether crystals on its back.
Wait, so it actually does exist? Are you talking about one of the ethereals we just fought? But they didn't seem...
No. The ones just now were no different from the miasma-corrupted ethereals in Lemnian Hollow. But here, I see signs of a much bigger ethereal. A true large ethereal. The kind worthy of a dedicated entry in White Star Institute's exploration records. Not the weaklings we just faced.
So the large ethereal, does it have anything to do with the rare ether crystals here?
From what I can tell, it seems more like a traveler in a rush, leaving their luggage behind.
Then what about the miasma? What's the connection between the two?
Captain Roland, have you ever seen someone toss a coin into a wishing pool?
Of course, but...
From what I hear, you're one of the few academics in the Defense Force, and you're familiar with the many strange phenomena of Hollow Zero. But as for myself, I'm merely a newcomer. I cannot deduce the movement patterns of a large ethereal with only scattered crystal remains and traces of miasma. Your expectations may be a bit much even for a wishing pool.
Sorry.
The miasma readings in the area are still fluctuating. As for the miasma here seems to show whether Lemnian Hall. There are too many mysteries.
Understood. I'll take some samples from... There are any new developments? After the last investigation, Magus and Trigger had brought back similar ether crystal samples. I compared them and passed everything on to Ray.
That's right. Given that there have been previous encounters with another large ethereal, I decided to search the archives for any matching records on these crystals.
Any findings?
If we're talking about the Association's databases, then no, nothing at all. Luckily, Roland brought up that this might be connected to Rusty Cliff. And when it comes to understanding a big company, I reckon the best place to look is their financial reports. Ishu and Shifu, are you familiar with the scope of Rusty Cliff's business?
I'm afraid not. Please, go ahead.
Compared to a traditional mining group, Tops's Rusty Cliff has some unusual revenue entries. Part of their profits are attributed to an ethereal named Hoba. People used to think they profited from ethereals by just collecting samples from ones they encountered while exploring hollows, and then using them to produce precious relics or other hollow exploration supplies. But that kind of revenue should be pretty unstable, especially since HSO isn't supposed to let creatures like that roam freely in the hollows.
Unless those crystals are rare.
Exactly. If the real thing Rusty Cliff has been profiting from is some special kind of ether crystal they found on Hoba, then it all makes sense. Maybe Hoba simply likes collecting ether crystals, and the company just robs it all the time. Or maybe it nests in fissures where those crystals naturally grow, and they keep raiding its home for valuables.
Unfortunately, we don't even know what makes the crystals profitable.
We'll need more info to ascertain that.
What about the miasma?
Unfortunately, I searched every database I have access to for the keywords Rusty Cliff and Hoba, but I didn't find anything linking them to miasma.
So the miasma's just a coincidence? No, it can't be.
I agree. It's unlikely that Hoba and Miasma just randomly cross paths in Hollow Zero.
Sorry, if there is nothing further, then I have something I need to tell you. I'm afraid other tasks require my attention at Yunquei Summit. As for the mysteries of Hoba, Miasma, and those ether crystals, I shall leave them in your hands. Should you need further assistance...
If what we need is an outstandingly... then I think we found the best...
Indeed.
Wait, you're not talking about me, are you?
You are indeed an excellent...
My most trusted, independent...
There's no rush for the moment. I'm still trying to gain clearance.
Got it. In the meantime...
Erratic. Huh?
Sokaku!
My loyalty had made looking for intel or hiring me for a job.
Eradicate all evil.
Need something?
I should.
You wanna asset confirm?
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
This is the path. Officer 1, I'll protect.
Is it work time?
Asset, huh?
Want a glass of...
Eradicate all evil. Hey, don't look down.
Good day. I'll help you win.
Looking for intel?
So, to what do I owe? Did you...
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there. A bow is so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I think you mean lazy.
Oh my! Now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place. Come on, let's go say hi. How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work. This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal? You're right. Let's worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here. Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
Let's go.
Reality and illusion.
All right, together now.
This is the path. Hey, don't look down on me!
Sokaku, ready! Good day, Proxy.
Let's go, manager. I've got the data files.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got ethereal. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle it.
You want to test my hammer?
Is it... What?
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
I was looking for it. Let's hurry!
There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
Morris, time to surrender. Not gonna happen. Take this!
Let's get still. Release.
This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Morris, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morrissey must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The fissure took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead. almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's... Hey! Oh, man! Useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal. Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with the Ether Corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the aurora went out.
And for me.
Whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? What a nuisance. The moment. His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone. Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up... The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer. Are you guys okay? Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace. Understood. Leave it to me. Clarity and impurity. And the winner is me!
Over now.
Obliterate form and spirit. Swift yet still, clear yet murky. Take this! Purge corruption, restore clarity. It'll be a while before they start their discussion. Soar with the wind! Let's find the data we need to retrieve first. Let's take this tip. Looks like there's something over there. Let's take a look. What a nuisance.
The required data has been obtained. Ellen's phone is ringing. Connect and relay the call.
So, are you going to go with my idea or not? exalt.
The required data has been obtained.
Helen! You've been muted all this time and haven't even been typing. Are you...
Soar with the wind. Form and spirit. As decreed.
Solid hit! This prey is mine!
stronghold shall be purged. Yeah! Let's make this quick. Cycle of yin and yang. Release. Concentrate.
Beg for mercy. That's that too late.
The great catch.
Who's the boss now?
Too slow.
Piper, get yourself together! I'm totally together. What was that just now? Let's catch up with them. It's that strange enemy again. We can't let our guard down. Catch this one!
It's over now.
Let's get still. Shadow.
Huh? Where'd they go?
Meet again, you big lump. Miss me? Wait. Don't you think this all feels strangely familiar? Huh? Does it? Is that somebody up ahead? Wouldn't be surprised if there was.
something, Junior Belle? I need your input on this.
Senior Foo-Foo, getting Junior Belle involved won't change the fact that this is all the budget I can spare you.
What's going on? Are you asking Senior Inhu for activity funds, Senior Foo-Foo?
Yeah, that's right, Junior Belle. I am asking for activity funds.
Weren't you calling activity funds allowance just now? Never mind, it's all the same. You're planning on buying chashu buns from Yum Chashin with those Denny's, aren't you?
No. Oh, fine, but they have a discount.
Even if you admitted to it, frankly, you don't have much from the monthly activity funds left anyway. We're still a ways from the end of the month. If you want some buns, I'll prepare them for dinner tonight. There's no need to order them for takeout. We don't even know.
But your chashu buns only have meat fillings the size of my thumb.
That's because balanced nutrition is important. Besides, the temple can't afford to spend too much on food. We need to have emergency.
Since I'm also a Yunque Summit disciple, I have an allowance too.
I can't accept that.
It's all right. I almost forgot about the allowance until you brought it up. We should be able to get some meat-filled chashu buns with it.
You two are making me look like the bad guy here. All right, I'll make whatever you want for dinner. I'll even pay for it myself. And you don't have to explain, Senior Foo-Foo. I understand that Tiger Thyrans are meat lovers. I'll try to add more meat to the menu in the future.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Junior Yino.
Well then, I'll go buy the meat needed for dinner. You can continue with your training at Suebian Temple. Dinner will be ready in about 3 hours, so refrain from having snacks before then, Senior Foo-Foo. Hey, Junior. Are you done with your training? I went all out on these buns today.
Thank you for your hard work, Senior Inhu. Let me help out. I can steam the buns.
No, don't! Don't touch anything. Sorry. It's just that Senior Foo-Foo, over time, I've stopped letting them into the kitchen.
Understood. Then I'll stick to watching you cook.
Thanks in advance. The buns are ready. Dinner needs 2 more side dishes, so I'll be at it a while longer.
Then I'll take the chashu buns out first. Senior Foo-Foo.
Hold up. Not so...
Ah, right. You must be hungry too.
No need. I'm not hungry. I meant for you to try them first. I made...
A whole basket of chashu buns for me? I can't eat that.
There'll be plenty of buns for the rest of us. Besides, we train daily and are in good shape. But you're all skin and bones like... As your senior, I can't bear seeing you starve. What kind of
Thank you for your kindness, Senior Inhu. But a whole...
Don't worry if you can't finish them. What matters is that you're full and happy with the meal. This way, you can save your activity funds while getting all your...
Isn't this...
Nonsense. Now that I finally have a junior... Let's go get some fresh air. I'll whip up something nice when we're back.
Tonight's auction has some real gems. Don't miss out.
Oh, it's you, Belle. The weather's decent today. Shall we go for a stroll?
Who would have thought Junior...
As expected, your store is much more...